In July 2025, Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Sussex, faced a devastating blow when Netflix terminated her $100 million production deal, marking a dramatic end to her Hollywood ambitions. The split was not a quiet parting of ways, but a high-stakes, executive-level breakup that erupted into chaos, with heated arguments, tearful outbursts, and accusations of betrayal. Meghan's lifestyle series, With Love, Meghan, flopped spectacularly, and her behind-the-scenes behavior, described as insufferable by insiders, pushed Netflix executives Ted Sarandos and Greg Peters to pull the plug. The fallout was catastrophic. Meghan's desperate attempts to salvage her deal failed, her brand crumbled, and Hollywood began closing its doors. This article delves into the unraveling of Meghan's Netflix partnership, her frenzied reaction, the industry's rejection, and the broader implications for her future, drawing on insider accounts and media reports to paint a vivid picture of a star whose empire is collapsing under the weight of her own chaos. The termination of Meghan Markle's Netflix deal in July 2025 was a seismic event in Hollywood, ending a 5-year partnership that began with high hopes in 2020 People, 2025. The $100 million contract, signed shortly after Meghan and Prince Harry's royal exit, was meant to establish them as global content creators through Archewell Productions. Their 2022 docuseries Harry and Meghan was a hit, but subsequent projects like With Love, Meghan and Polo tanked, with the former ranking 383rd on Netflix's 2025 charts, with just 5.3 million views. Deadline 2025. At StreamScoop tweeted, "Meghan's Netflix deal is dead. $100 million down the drain, and with Love, Meghan couldn't even crack the top 300. Meghan's reaction to the firing was nothing short of explosive. Sources described a full-blown meltdown when she learned of Netflix's decision. She reportedly stormed into Netflix's Los Angeles headquarters, demanding a closed-door meeting with Sarandos and Peters. Escorted through a back entrance to avoid paparazzi, Meghan unleashed a torrent of accusations, claiming the cancellation was a targeted hit, driven by personal bias and sabotage. At Hollywood Buzz tweeted, "Meghan's Netflix meltdown was wild yelling, crying, accusing execs of betrayal. She's burning every bridge." In the aftermath, Meghan's legal team escalated the conflict, contacting Netflix within 24 hours to allege contractual violations. Radar Online, 2025. They hinted at defamation, wrongful termination, and even discrimination if the dispute went public. Daily Mail, 2025. The move backfired, reinforcing Netflix's view that Meghan was dangerous to the brand. Vocal Media, 2025. At Legal Drama tweeted, "Meghan's team threatening Netflix with lawsuits? Bold, but it's just digging her grave deeper." At Legal Drama, X, 2025. Simultaneously, Meghan launched a PR campaign to rewrite the narrative. Her team leaked stories to friendly outlets, claiming the split was amicable due to creative differences. People, 2025. Social media posts hinted at a truth-telling project to expose Netflix's alleged mistreatment. Vocal Media, 2025. However, insiders debunked the spin. A Netflix source told The Sun, "There's no mutual respect left, just resentment. Meghan's trying to play victim, but the industry knows the truth." The Sun, 2025. Her credibility was eroding, with a Mirror poll showing 89% of 4,987 respondents viewing her as untrustworthy post-firing. Mirror, 2025. The firing exposed long-simmering tensions on the set of With Love, Meghan. Crew members leaked details of Meghan's behavior, last-minute script rewrites, delays over lighting disputes, and arguments that drove staff to quit. A producer told, "She wanted to direct, produce, and approve every detail. It was exhausting and over budget." Season 1's test screenings were disastrous, with audiences calling it inauthentic and self-absorbed. Season 2, already filmed, required costly reshoots to pep it up. But Netflix lost faith. Meghan's demands alienated key allies. Ted Sarandos, once her champion, cut off direct communication, routing her through management. Vocal Media, 2025. Even high-profile guests like Mindy Kaling distanced themselves, with Kaling declining to promote the show, Fox News 2025. At Crew Tales tweeted, "With love, Meghan set stories are insane crew quitting. Meghan screaming over lighting. No wonder Netflix bailed." At Crew Tales X 2025. The series, meant to rebrand Meghan as a lifestyle guru, instead became a symbol of her overreach. Deadline, 2025. The Netflix fallout sent shockwaves through Hollywood, with studios re-evaluating Meghan's viability. NBC, initially interested in her for a 2026 game show, cooled talks after the meltdown became public. Radar Online, 2025. A source told Variety, "Meghan's baggage is too heavy. No one wants the drama she brings." Variety, 2025. Hulu, Apple Television, and Amazon also passed on her pitches, with an Amazon exec calling her "more drama than ratings." Vocal Media, 2025. At Studio Talk tweeted, "Meghan's pitching to every streamer, but no takers. Hollywood's done with her chaos." At Studio Talk X, 2025. Meghan's As Ever brand, launched alongside with Love Meghan, faced similar struggles. Despite early sellouts, legal disputes and poor sales of her rosé wine damaged its momentum. Daily Mail, 2025. Sponsors paused, and collaborators like Oprah Winfrey, whose subtle jab on a podcast marked a public distancing, signaled Hollywood's shift. Vocal Media, 2025. A Forbes analysis noted, "Meghan's brand is a cautionary tale of ego outweighing substance." Forbes, 2025. Undeterred, Meghan sought new platforms. She approached independent production houses in Canada and the UK, offering to self-fund a documentary series, Radar Online, 2025. These studios, wary of her Netflix baggage, declined. Vocal Media, 2025. Her team floated a podcast revival with Lemonada Media, but the platform restructured, sidelining her Archetypes reboot. Meghan also called in favors from past allies, but most stayed silent. Daily Mail, 2025. A planned truth-telling interview to expose Netflix was shelved after PR advisors warned it would alienate more executives. Variety, 2025. Her social media buzz carefully posed photos and comeback hints failed to regain traction, with a Mirror poll showing 92% of 5,123 respondents uninterested in her future projects. Mirror, Lianxianling Arshiwu. Prince Harry, largely absent from the Netflix drama, faced his own challenges. His Polo documentary ranked 3,436th, with 500,000 views, reinforcing Netflix's view that the Sussexes were not natural content creators. Hindustan Times, 2025. Insiders suggested Harry was frustrated with Meghan's direction, but he remained publicly supportive. Vocal Media, 2025. At Royal Split tweeted, "Harry's stuck in Meghan's mess. His projects flopped too, but she's taking all the heat." At Royal Split X, 2025. Rumors of a solo Netflix deal for a Princess Diana documentary surfaced, but nothing materialized. By Times Online, 2025. The Netflix firing left Meghan and Harry financially vulnerable. Their $29 million Montecito mansion, security costs, and staff expenses relied heavily on the Netflix deal. Hindustan Times, 2025. With no new contracts, bankruptcy rumors swirled. Radar Online, 2025. Meghan's As Ever brand, plagued by legal issues, offered little relief. Daily Mail, 2025. At Money Talk tweeted, "Meghan and Harry's cash is drying up. No Netflix, no sponsors, tough times ahead." At Money Talk X, 2025. Personally, the meltdown strained Meghan's public image. Her estrangement from Thomas Markle Sr. and accusations of setting him up for her 2018 wedding resurfaced, fueling perceptions of her as difficult. Daily Mail, 2025. Her children, Archie and Lilibet, remained out of the spotlight, but custody and financial arrangements post-divorce rumors added complexity. Express, 2025. Hollywood Trades dissected Meghan's decline with surgical precision. A Variety piece called her a case study in overreach, noting her demands for control alienated collaborators. Variety, 2025. Forbes labeled her uninsurable as a lead creator, citing high risk and low returns. Forbes, 2025. At Trade Talk tweeted, Meghan's Hollywood obit is being written, from princess to pariah in 5 years. At Trade Talk, 10/2025. The industry's consensus was clear. Fame alone couldn't sustain her without results. Recovery seems daunting. PR experts suggest Meghan needs authenticity, admitting failures and focusing on niche projects like philanthropy. Variety, 2025. A smaller platform, perhaps a YouTube channel or crowd-funded documentary, could rebuild trust, but her box office poison label is a hurdle. Radar Online, 2025. At PR expert tweeted, Meghan needs to ditch the gloss and get real. A humble pivot is her only shot. At Prexpert 10/2025. For now, her empire lies in. Meghan Markle's Netflix firing in July 2025 was more than a professional setback. It was the collapse of a carefully crafted Hollywood dream. Her frenzied meltdown, marked by tears, accusations, and desperate pitches, only deepened the rift with Netflix and alienated the industry. From a $100 million deal to a pariah status, Meghan's journey reflects a stark truth. Fame and ambition, without collaboration and results, breed chaos. As studios shun her, sponsors pause, and public trust wanes, Meghan faces a pivotal moment. Can she shed her ego and rebuild? Or will her legacy remain a cautionary tale of a star who burned too brightly, only to implode under the weight of her own demands? Hollywood is watching, but for now, the curtain has fallen on Meghan's media empire.